morning, everyone. Before we start the proceedings today, I'd like to pay a tribute to a very special lady, Marina Labraki-Plaka, the director of the National Gallery, who very sadly passed away just a few days ago on Monday. Marina was one of those people larger than life, really, but what's even larger is the legacy she leaves behind. She has done so much for the arts and culture fabric of this country. This institution, in a way, is synonymous with her name. I remember when I came to see her about 6 months ago, and it was amazing. She just took me up and down this wonderful new building, or the refurbished building, with so much energy and passion. For 2 hours, she was going up and down, and she was so excited that the Art for Tomorrow conference was coming to Greece, and she was so excited that it was going to be here. So she is here in spirit. I would like us to take a few moments of silence in her memory. May she rest in peace, and may her legacy live on forever. So, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellency, Mr. Mayor, Excellencies, welcome to the Art for Tomorrow, which we convene at the Democracy and Culture Foundation in association with the New York Times in this wonderful city of Athens this year, and this wonderful institution, the National Gallery. There's another person I need to thank, Anthony Komninos, who's a big benefactor. He played a crucial role, and his foundation played a crucial role in making this happen. There is a wonderful exhibition here on Parthenis that's opening next week, and it's at the Anthony Komninos wing. So we are grateful for the staff and everyone at the National Gallery. Your Excellency, we met 7, 8 years ago, and it was with Jerry Maserati, the then relevant editor of the New York Times. And there were 3 words most prominent in our minds. It was the Bilbao effect, as we were trying to work out what this new Art for Tomorrow conference was going to be all about. You know, Frank Gehry builds a beautiful structure, and all of a sudden, Bilbao gets on the map, the international map. But it does something for the community, as you pointed out last night, Your Excellency. It does something for the community. It builds an ecosystem around the museum. It does something for the economy, and hence the creative economy. But I think community does come first. So the Bilbao effect led us to the Doha effect, and I remember Farah Nayeri standing up in Doha talking about the Doha effect. Then we went to the Berlin effect, and here we come, the Athens effect. And the mayor and Katerina Gregos Aphrodite will talk to us about that very, very shortly. As Pokayo, the director of Athens Biennale, said in that article that Rosalind Sulkas wrote just a few, one of our reporters, the culture writer, wrote a few months ago, Athens is a rising art metropolis, he said. It's the counterbalance to the London, Paris, Berlin axis. It acts as that counterbalance. But I'm not going to say any more about Athens because the first panel will deal with that. We have a number of great panels after that on sustainability, social impact, NFTs, how that is changing the scene, craftsmanship, and many other topics. Dimitris Daskalopoulos is going to give us a peek in his mind and his decision of the recent announcement that he made. And there's a wonderful interview with Cause as well. So there's plenty here. that will all be moderated by our great journalists, led by Matt Anderson, the culture editor of the New York Times, Farah Nayeri, who's been with us from the beginning in Doha, our culture writer, the culture writer Rosalind Sulkas, and guest journalist moderator Yorgos Anchimandritis. They will be navigating the discussions with the speakers that have come from all around the world. But please, this is for you. Ask questions, interact, and please become very, very involved. There's wonderful events that we are organizing, so it's not only about hearing what the experts are saying and discussing things with the experts, it's about experiencing the Athens effect. And tonight, Mr. Daskalopoulos and Elena are hosting us at the old tobacco factory, where we'll see some wonderful works before they go to another home. Andreas Angelidakis' tour is planned for this evening. And then tomorrow, it's a very special day because Onassis Culture is hosting Jeff Koons in a discussion with Massimiliano Gioni. And that is open to the broader community because, you know, it's all good and well for us to be coming here, 100 people or whatever it is, but it's important for us to be going out in the community. And thank you, Onassis Culture, for being a sponsor and enabling that. If there is a disruptor in Greece, in the culture scene, it is you, and that's wonderful. So Onassis Culture joins Qatar Museums as sponsors. We have AXA Excel, Audemars Piguet Contemporary, Numismatica Genevensis. And talking about them, there's a roundtable lunch at lunchtime today where a number of topics will be discussed, so please join those discussions. There's a number of other sponsors. I couldn't mention them all, but Greek Tourism, Pictet, NewBT, Ruina, City of Athens, Aegean. Most of you, I guess, flew to come here with Aegean. There's a wonderful magazine outside that gives you a peek into Athens, what to do over the next 2 days, because I would encourage you to walk the city, the peripatos, as we say, a cultural walkabout, all these wonderful galleries in Kolonaki. There's plenty of them there, Zouboulakis and Gagosian, tent carpets, Skoufa. There's a breeder gallery that has a great show with Varelas, John Varelas. There's the Cycladic Museum, Bryce Madden, John Craxton at Benaki. It's a feast. And then obviously Takis Foundation and the Piraeus Galleries. It's a feast. So enjoy it. This is for you. Thank you all for being here. And I would like to call on now Rosalind Sulkas to bring her panelists along on the Athens effect. Thank you all, ladies and gentlemen.